The learner, I am the organizer.
Okay. So in yesterday class, we have discussed about the user interface. Okay. And some basic configurations. In today class, we are going to discuss about ITSM module. From ITSM module, we are going to discuss about incident. Okay. So before going to that, so we have few pending things from the user interface we are going to discuss. So now so if you open the ServiceNow instance, it is looking like this. Okay. With the next experience, we are calling as next experience this look and feel. Okay. So previously the ServiceNow instance look and feel is different. Okay. Still few customers are using that user interface only. So how to go back to the older version of the ServiceNow instance. Okay. ServiceNow user interface. Okay. That is UI 16. For that, you can type system properties here. So yes, TM system underscore PRO dot capital list. You can open system properties dot list. I am entering. Okay. Table name is sys underscore properties dot list. Okay. Sys underscore properties dot list. You can type Polaris here. Yes, you can type Polaris and you can enter. You can see one system property saying that glide.ui.polaris.experience. Okay. So we have to update the system property called Polaris experience. Now this is next experience related system property. I'm just disabling this next experience. Okay. I'm making false. You already know, and yesterday we discussed. So we have to keep all small values, small letters in the value field. Yes, I just make it as false. And I'm copying the system property to notepad. And I will also provide you the URL. Okay. Copy URL. If you want to update this system property for your ServiceNow instances, so you can simply update your instance ID here. Okay. So we have successfully modified the system property of Polaris. Now you can come and refresh the instance. I'm removing everything after the .com from the URL. Okay. So I'm just entering. It's loading. I'm closing this. You can see how the look and feel of a previous version of user interface 16. Okay, it should be like this. Few customers still in this interface only. So maybe once you join in organization, maybe you have to work with next experience or within this experience. Okay, but the navigational elements is same. Whatever the experience we are using here, navigational elements is same. Okay. So this experience we are calling as UI 16. Okay. And here you can see same options we have discussed yesterday, date and time, themes. Here we have multiple themes available. But in with the next experience we have only two themes, darker theme, light theme. Okay, and the lists, forms, everything we have discussed. Okay, you can see developer, application scope, update set scope. So if you keep this like this, so it is appear in the top. Okay, and if you want to go on to the UI 15, you just click on switch to UI 15. Then our ServiceNow instance will move on to the UI 15. Still, the navigational elements is same. Only look and feel is changing here. Okay, but nobody using this user interface right now. Okay, mostly everybody using the next experience or UI 16 experience. Okay, so again I'm switching to the UI 16. So my explanation is completed, right? I'm just updating this property to true. Then we are in the next experience. So next experience is the latest one. So we are going to continue classes with the next experience only. Okay. And so for example, so we have enabled the next experience. Now I'm impatiating with table total. Okay, impatiate user. Now ability want that UI 16 interface. Okay, he don't want next experience within the organization. Maybe few users requested for that UI 16 user interface. Okay, maybe 100 members requested for UI 16 user interface. Okay, so how to make that UI 16 user interface specific to the user. Okay, so you can come here, you can type user preferences. Under user administration we have user preferences. Okay, I'm writing the navigation. So we have user preferences. So you can come, you can open this user interfaces. So if something is opening a new window, that means every time I'm clicking on the control button on my keyboard. Okay, so if we are not clicking on the control button on keyboard, it will open in the same page. Yeah. Now you can come here and search for the Polaris experience. Yes, here you can see glide.ui.polaris use. Okay, I'm copying it. So in this system property. So first of all, I'm copying this system property to Notepad, and I will also copying this URL for your reference. Here I'm typing one record. Okay, so I'm selecting able tutor. I'm selecting able tutor. Okay, and so here I'm making false. Here I'm making false. So here I have selected user value is false. That means for ability tutor, don't use the next experience. I'm saying. Okay. So here you can come to the hamburger menu and you can do the insert and stay. Don't save the record. Okay. Don't save the record. You can do insert and stay. Okay, got it. You can see what is the meaning of insert and stay. It will create a copy of the current record with any modified values. Okay, it will create a copy of the current record with any modified values. Okay, that means So whatever the record we have already opened, that should be, we are just modifying that record and inserting. That means it will create a new record. Now you can say I'm doing insert and stay. Yes. Now you can search with this system property. So we have two records. One record we just now created with insert and stay option. Okay, got it? Yes. Now I'm closing this. You can instantiate to able tutor, for example. Instantiate user. You can say how the look for able tutor. It is a UI16. For remaining all, it is a next experience. Okay, in real time we don't require to keep these user interfaces differ from each user. We don't require, even the end users don't have idea about this and they will never ask. So if we want, so we have to do like this. And for as part of training I just explained this system, this property. Okay, in real time nobody will ask you to change the experience. Okay, as per organization rules, so everybody need to use the same experience. Okay, next. So basically overall these are the basic configuration things. Okay, these are the basic configuration things. Now we are move on to the ITSM module. So basically ITSM module is completely theory part. Okay, ITSM module is completely theory part for 1 week. So please try to understand if I am saying any use cases. So basically use cases also very similar to another use cases. Okay, so each and every use case similar. So we have small changes with the use case. Okay, most of the use cases we are going to discuss with the incident model. Okay, now you can come. So ITSM stands for information technology service management. Okay, ITSM stands for information technology service management. ITSM will follow the guidelines, ITIL guidelines. Okay, so basically if we go to any organization, okay, ITL is very important. But the organizations not taking care of ITL certifications from their associates, is fine. But everybody must have the ITL certification, I can say. Okay, so what ITIL tells us? So basically ITIL having some guidelines to each and every industry. Okay, so we have IT, we have petrochemical, so we have transport, beverages, electrical. So we have different domains are there. It will support each and every domain. It contains some guidelines. So if we get issue, so how we have to respond. If we are doing some development work, so within how many days we have to complete. So like all these rules are kept in the ITIL. Okay, from that ITIL, so we are Servicenow is taking the ITSM module. Okay, ITSM is also from ITIL. Okay, so you can see the definition of ITSM. ITSM refers to all managerial aspects of businesses, including models of IT planning, support, delivery, security, and infrastructure. Okay, ITSM refers to all managerial aspects of businesses, including models of IT planning, support, delivery, security, and infrastructure. Okay, yes, this is the definition of ITSM. So you can see what are the applications in ITSM model. So we have incident management, we have problem management, we have change management, we have knowledge management. So we have service catalog and request fulfillment and configuration management. Okay, These are the modules in ITSM. These are the modules or applications in ITSM module. Okay. So basically in real time, so whenever we get some issue, okay, from the service portal, we are going to create an instance. It should be assigned to somebody. You can just see I'm dragging. Okay. So here I'm cursor, I'm moving on to the each and every application. Like I'm just explaining how the procedure if something get to the picture, so how to respond on that. For example, in real time, so customer have some having some issue, they will go to the portal and they will raise a one incident. That incident will be assigned to uh, some people in the organization. Okay. They are going to resolve our issue. Okay. They are going to resolve our issue. Okay. For example, some customers want maybe something like maybe they require laptop, or they require some accessories, or they require some licensing like that. They will go to the portal and they will submit a catalog item request. They will submit a catalog item request, and it will be assigned to service desk people, and the item delivered to us. Okay. Yes. So if you want to see something in the for example, so today Anusha joined the class. She don't know so uh, how to create a developer service now instance. Okay. Then so in the knowledge management, so we have knowledge articles. Okay. Within the knowledge articles, so we'll keep step by step procedure for creating uh, Servicenow developer instance, password change. So we have some organizational functionalities, right? So for each and every functionality, so we'll keep in the knowledge management. So if you want to learn something about the procedures, so we have to go for service portal, and we have to visit knowledge management articles. Then we'll get the step by step procedures for any functionality. Okay. We are using in the organization. Got it, everybody? Any queries here, please let me know. Vani, Sampath and Anusha. No. Okay, perfect. Next, you can see who are the persons in ITSM. Who are the persons in ITSM? So we have end user, agent or fulfiller, process manager, process owner, service owner. These are the persons in uh, ITSM model. You can say who is end user. End user uses ServiceNow to make requests, view status of requests, and access the knowledge base. Okay. End users uses ServiceNow to make requests, view status of request, and access the knowledge base. Yes, as we discussed. So if you want to create any request, if you want to see the already created request, okay. So if you want to see some information about any function, any procedures within the organization, so end user going to access everything from the service portal. Okay. Yes. Next person, agent or fulfiller. So agent or fulfiller uses ITSM applications to create and resolve tasks and provide support to the end users. Okay. Agent or fulfiller going to create and resolve the tasks and provide support to the end users. Okay. So if we get some issue, so we have approach the customer care. Okay. So the customer care people are the agent or fulfiller, we can say service desk people. Okay. And if we have any issues, they are going to resolve. And if we are talking about agent or fulfiller, so maybe you already heard about L1 support, L2 support, L3 support, like that. Okay. So within that agent, so first the ticket goes to the L1 team, and if they are going to resolve, they will resolve it. And if they are not able to resolve, it will escalate to the L2 support teams. And even L2 teams, they are planning to do this and they are able to resolve our issue. Yes, they will do. Otherwise, they will escalate this issue to the next level, L3 level. Okay. So basically, L1 support teams don't have any technical knowledge about issues we are getting. Okay. So they are able to resolve the issue based upon previous same kind of issue resolutions. Okay. For example, so today I have one issue, so I will call to the customer care people. Okay. So they are not technical persons actually. Okay. So based upon the knowledge articles and based upon the previously resolved same kind of incidents, if you have any same kind of incidents previously resolved within the organization, based upon those based upon those, so they are trying to resolve L1 teams. Okay. So L2 support teams, so basically L2 support teams have some functional and technical knowledge, but not up to the mark. Okay. We can say so if it is a L1, it may be fresher. If we are talking about L2 support teams, maybe he is having at minimum 2 to 3 years of experience. If we are talking about L3, so he is expert in that particular domain. Okay. Technically he is expected. Next, process manager. Process manager responsible for the operational management of the process. So basically process manager will take care of overall process of the ITSM process. ITSM. Okay. And process owner responsible for the definition and health of the process. Okay. He will take care of health of the process. That means, so basically how many issues we are getting, how many issues we are resolving, and what kind of issues we are getting frequently, so how to overcome all those issues. And from the request print, so how many requests are submitting day by day, from which area, so most of the requests we are getting, like this. He will take care of all those things, this process owner. And next, service owner. Service owner responsible for managing one or more services throughout their life cycle. Okay. Service owner responsible for managing one or more services throughout their life cycle. Okay. Within their life cycle, they are going to, okay, they are going to verify the overall process of the ITSM procedure. Okay. So any queries from these users? Yes, Vani, do you have any queries?
ఏజెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఫుల్ఫిల్ అన్నారు కదా, వాళ్ళు
Yes,
ఎస్కలేట్ చేస్తారు L1, L2 తో అన్నారు. ఎనీ
yes.
లైవ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లైక్ హౌ వి విల్ ఎస్కలేట్ from
Sorry.
L1 to L2 the way.
Like, so basically, for example, I'm opening the incident. Okay. For example, incident.com, I'm opening. So all these shortcuts, so we are going to discuss along with the tables concept. Okay. Now it is not required. So here you can say, for example, this incident we are assigning to some hardware group. Okay. Hardware group. So here, so we have multiple users within the hardware group. So the structure should be like, so for example, here 7 members. One member is a manager for this group. 2 members are L1 support teams. 2 members are L2 support teams. 2 members are L3 support teams. Okay. First, this ticket goes to the L1 teams. And like based upon the issue we have received, the manager, this group manager going to assign the ticket, or will do the automatic assignment. Okay. Got it, Vani?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Next.
అంటే ఎన్ని రోజులకి అట్లా అంటే వేరే పర్సన్
Yeah,
కోసం
we
వెయిట్
have concept
అది
called SLA. Okay. So in further, we are going to discuss about that. Okay.
ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ ఇన్స్టెంట్ వీ హ్యావ్ సర్టన్ టైం టు వెయిట్
Yes.
లైక్
So basically, if it is a P1 incident, so we have to resolve within 1 hour. If it is a P2 incident, so we have to resolve within 8 hours. If it is a P3, yeah, if it is a P3 incident, so we have to resolve within 24 hours, I think. If it is a P4, 3 days, P5, there is no limit. Okay, like that. Got it? Yes. Next, what are the rules in ITSM? You can say. So we have ITIL role, ITIL admin role, incident manager, change manager, knowledge admin, knowledge manager, catalog, catalog admin, catalog editor, catalog manager, ECMDB admin. Okay, these are the roles in ITSM module. Along with this, so we have separate roles for the problem management. Okay, whenever we are going to discuss about the problem management, we can see about those roles. Okay, from this ITSM module, the main roles are ITIL and ITIL admin role. These are the main roles. From these two roles, the most important one is ITIL role. Okay, remaining it is not an important. Okay, it is not an important. This is most important role, ITL role. So you can say ITIL, ITIL admin, incident manager, change manager, knowledge admin, knowledge manager, catalog admin, catalog editor, catalog manager, ECMDB admin. These are the roles in ITSM. Okay. And next, what is ITIL role? You can say ITIL role can perform the standard actions for ITIL technician, help desk technician. This is the out of box technician role. Can open, update, close incidents, problems, changes, and configuration management items. Out of box only users with the ITIL role can have tasks assigned to them. Okay. So whoever having the ITIL role, they are only able to resolve the task. Okay. So basically, we have discussed about agent or fulfiller, right? So this ITIL role should be having the agent or fulfillers. Okay. And this ITIL role is a licensed role. Generally, in real time experience, we will get tickets from the user saying that. So, for example, Srinivas creates a one ticket saying that please copy the roles access same as Swati. Okay, like we'll get this kind of tickets, then we have to respond that and if we get their manager approval, then only we have to provide these licensed roles. Okay, so if we are using licensed roles, that means it is a cost to the organization. Okay, we have to take care while providing the roles to the users. Okay, based upon the roles that user having, he is able to access the ServiceNow application. Okay, any queries within the ITL role, and this meeting